think it has sister security agencies. I mentioned the Uganda prisons, I mentioned the UPDF. As I speak now, we have officers, sections of UPDF officers that are working with us. You just move around in the now district there. There were issues between the aspiring MPs where of course issues were not going on well. They clashed, and now we are making sure that the officers, the FFU, the UPDF, and the other rest of the security forces, we are together to see that we really bring harmony into the. We have had a series of engagements with these people, more so those who are in campaigns, where we see things are not going well, we detect it and we bring them on board and we discuss. Entirely, it is all not about something to do with us as the security, but security is a concern of each and everyone, whereby even the laws provides that it is we partner with the civilian community to see that we create harmony. So it is an issue which does with all stakeholders, including the religious heads, that the NGOs, the business community, and even the politicians themselves to coordinate with us to see that we really secure the whole environment. Because when there is something that poses a danger and you sit and you fail to report, let's say something that is suspicious, you may fail to have the technical knowledge of knowing what it is, but when it is something that is so serious, so we are saying it is all about reporting so that we can take immediate response to prevent something that may happen, that may not be very good, and at the end of it, when you keep it yourself, it may cause a lot of issues. So it is all about working with everyone to see that we secure the whole activities that are forthcoming. We resolved I've said we have ideally in line with this forthcoming festive season, the Xmas we are talking about, and the New Year, we've tasked the district police commanders, like I've told you, that they are the center of the district, to make them set up a joint communication center where all activities shall be managed, including involving all stakeholders like the DSOs, the RDCs, the prisons, so that they can have a clear chain of command and reporting issues in case when they happen. The other thing we have said that we need to establish something to do with identification of the spot, the hotspots, so that they can make sure that they deploy the officers that we are having to see that they do what? They secure the whole environment. The other thing I've told you that this is a time where the movement will be at a peak level. Actually, it started. We've instructed the traffic police and the other officers to ensure that they ensure that the roads that are on the vehicles that are on the road, they're in the good shape. And those ones that are not in good shape, they make sure they are parked, no punishment given to them, but you make sure that if it is tires that are not okay, we park you. After parking you, you go and buy the tire, you replace the tire and move on. There is nothing like EPS will happen on you, but we're making sure that you put something which is wrong into order. This is all intended to see that we secure our people very well. And the other thing we've said, the new officers that we have just received, we have directed the district police commander to make better use of them, because you know these are young girls and boys. They still need mentorship, and they must make sure that they are given senior experienced officers to manage, not let them alone that they are going to do what? To do ABC. they must be under the command of a what? A senior officer. Why are we doing all this? Is to ensure that all activities are secured peacefully. When we come about the campaign, like I've told you, and the campaigns are still ongoing, what we need to see to avoid the ABCD, we are reminding them to bring on board, like the agents of these candidates, so that they can sit together, harmonize, so that we can avoid that. We can avoid, not coordinating very well. Yes. Look, that is happening. If like in line with the campaigns that we are talking about, that is ongoing. Like the incident I told you that happened in Mbale district, where voters of one candidate decided to clash with the other one. In this process, you injure yourself, and unfortunately, at times you may find a situation where you're even losing life. We are saying it is not about fighting, but it is all about agreeing. And for us as security, we are not going to hesitate to effect a law on someone who has committed a crime. So the best advice we are saying, let us learn to tolerate a situation. Let us learn to, of course, to the candidates to convince. If you are a voter in support of the other one, let's just have that enticing word of convincing the other party so that they can come back to you, but not again translating yourself into criminal tendencies. And the other category, when we're talking about the festive season, I know when people are moving, they are going to celebrate. Remember, there are wrong people that are targeting the property. Now, when you leave home as a bundle, because you are eyeing, there is an artist that has come that you're going to enjoy, and you forget to leave at least some people to secure some property. At the end of the day, you find when wrong people, they have swept all your property. So we are saying, let us plan. If you are going for enjoyment during Christmas, let some people remain home and the others go. Then on eve of New Year, those ones they can go. Let's do it in phases instead of again losing out to property which you have made for years, and the wrong people comes and sweep. So those are some of the way. And in the transportation era, you see, they don't allow to be loaded like Mbide, the bananas. You see, you can also put it the attention of the security. You can also put it the attention of the owner of the driver, and show you what? Your concern to them. If not, you report. You say we cannot allow this. If not, you leave a vehicle, because we know as security that there are those hardcore who you say ABC and he says, why don't you use yours? You jump out and wait for the next. You see, life is crucial. We always emphasize that you better take a second and spare life than dying in a second. So it is really an effort of each and every one of us to see that we put together what it takes to go through this festive season as a whole and peacefully.